Finally, some proof we live in either a computer simulation or a completely made-up world. So I'm in the middle of nowhere. This is called the woods. We've got trees, we've got road, floor, mud, animals, signs, all sorts of nonsense, right? Look at this. This looks like mud, doesn't it? Mud. But it's not mud. It's some form of sack or paper mache. Look, that is not mud. That is some kind of sack or paper mache, because I am on a film set. I knew it. I'm on a film set. Who's filming me? Who's filming me? Where are you? This is a film set. This isn't real. Look. This is fake floor. What else is fake? Me? Finally, some proof we live in either.
That's interesting. I wonder if they actually create stuff like that for movies and stuff. Right.
Lord, I hope everybody wake up real fast. The planes falling out the sky is a literal distraction of what's really going on. Do you not understand? Rosie Rios, that the woman who's on your money, the signature on your money, it says Rosie Rios. Do you not know she collided with Ripple? Ripple is the stable coin for the digital asset coin XRP. If y'all do not wake up and realize what's going on, y'all see the world around you is already going digital. Why would you not want to invest to set yourself up for generational wealth? Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, this coin is about to go straight through the moon. Amazon collided with it. Banks everybody colliding with it but you. And I'm not understanding. And when that moment comes, and when I'm a millionaire, don't ask me for a dime, sister, because I'm sitting up here and I'm telling y'all, invest. It's not financial.
Citrine, the stone of manifestation. This silicon dioxide crystal is in the quartz family with stones like amethyst, ametrine, tiger's eye, and more. Its element is fire and primarily corresponds with the third or solar plexus chakra. Citrine was not only used by ancient Egyptians, but Native American silver and coppersmiths as well, known for attracting abundance, wealth, and manifestations. On an industry level, citrine is used for the production of solar panels.
Someone said that AI is gonna ruin capitalism. I agree. What do y'all feel about that? Like, I feel like AI is probably gonna get rid of capitalism. There's gonna be so many people making AI and making profit off of that. Like, this is like, I'm telling you, it's only gonna get worse. This is like, look at this. You would have thought that was real, like somebody was recording that.
Oh, Apple, they finally caught your ass. We knew you was listening. Now your ass gotta pay that money, and I want mine in cash. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. Apple has agreed to pay $95 million to settle a lawsuit accusing Siri of eavesdropping on people. So you know what that means, right? That means Siri been listening to you the whole time. But my thing is this, right? If she was listening before, she's still listening. How we know she's not listening? Think about them times when you went out and you was doing some shit you wasn't supposed to be doing, and the only person that knew you was doing it was Siri. You got caught up and you figured, how I get caught up? Siri told. Apple, you may be the cause of relationships ending. Why was Siri listening? That's what we need to know. We want to know why Siri was listening. And don't tell us Siri was listening for quality assurance. Siri was listening because we want to know what type of products you want to buy. Nah, y'all wasn't listening because of that. What else were you listening to? Why were you listening? Crazy thing is I don't trust these phones. Anytime you could say a name that sound like Siri and she'd be like, huh? How can I help you? That ain't it. Siri been listening the whole time. Another question I gotta ask you is this. Why is it when you have your iPhone in your pocket, right? And you say, hey Siri, Siri don't answer. Siri never answers when that camera, that little camera thing right there, when that's covered. Think about that. Pay attention. Pay attention. Oh, Apple, they...
So, can somebody tell me what's going on with the moon?
Yo,
like, that's the moon.
That's crazy.
And it's jello. Can somebody tell me what's going on? It looks like a projection, though. Like, literally, it looks like a projector on on the sky. Like, what's going on with the moon, man? This is crazy, bro. Look at that. It's so big. It's like, what? Like, look where I am, and look how close it seems from the street. Like, it's crazy. What is that, bro? What's going on with the moon, man? Look at that. That is insane, bro. I can't even see crates from here. What? This is my iPhone, bro. So, can somebody tell me?
Mondays are a perfect opportunity to change your life. You know, if you're not evolving mentally, physically, spiritually every single week, then you're becoming stagnant. And look what happens to water when it's not flowing and when it stays in one place for a long time. It becomes poisonous and you can't drink it.
Yeah.
It's the same with you. Your mind must be continuously expanding into new fields of thought. Your body should be evolving and moving at all times.
At all times.
So, my people, make this Monday a chance to change your life and start the journey of self-improvement and expanding your mind into infinite fields of wisdom. Have an amazing Monday. Mondays are a perfect...
Is it me, or do it feel like it's a whole bunch of soulless ass individuals walking around? Motherfuckers don't have souls. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't real. I keep telling y'all that shit. You can believe what you want. These motherfuckers ain't real. I said what the fuck I said. Is it me, or...
Look! You need to get the boys!
Okay, we're now approaching the main quarry at Baalbek, and this is the one called the Stone of the Pregnant Woman. Now this is at least 1,200 tons, and recent excavations show that there are possibly larger ones underneath it. So here you get an idea that just the size of this thing is outrageous. Okay, we're now approaching the main quarry at...
This is simultaneously the creepiest and the funniest site I found on the dark web. So the site is called Get Gnomed, and they claim to be the best gnoming service on the dark web. Apparently they have competitors, but... So I did not know what gnoming was before today. But apparently it's when you cover someone's house with garden gnomes. And they offer something called like curse gnomes, which are filled with animal waste in order to attract lots of pests. What's really creepy is they will do the inside of people's house as well, regardless, they say, of like security measures. Also, they offer something called like gnome haunting, which is apparently when the people remove a gnome, it will then be replaced with like two gnomes. Personally, this is simultaneously the creepiest and
literally only knows you. So when you say, oh yeah, this dude sucks, your brain doesn't comprehend that. Your brain hears you suck. So nigga, for instance, this is why when you talk negative about a person, you just feel so bad after, or you just feel bad down the line or whatever. This is why they be like, oh yeah, karma comes back. When you talk bad about other people gonna talk bad about you, or something's gonna happen. Bro, really all it is, it's not even really karma. Really all it is, you was talking about yourself the whole time. Your brain never knew you was talking about somebody else. You feel what I mean? That's how that goes. Literally only knows you. So when you say, oh yeah, this dude sucks, your brain doesn't comprehend that.
All year long is going to be games played like this on the American people, playing with your emotions. This game is all about control and power. They don't care about whether you have a job or not. They don't care about you being able to have a certain quality of life. They just care about control. All year long is going to be games played like this on the American people, playing with
Oh, what the fuck fuck is this shit, bro?
What the hell?
What the fuck is this shit?
New Jersey. Got
Why are
Jones.
they over a cemetery?
What the fuck is that? A
Who's
black?
that?
Hey, y'all better get right with God, man. Y'all get right with God, bro. Oh my God, the cops.
I love when I meet people and then it's like I realize that they're super conscious and then I'm like, oh, I don't have to guard myself. I could take my fucking mask off. It's amazing because I feel like daily I have to dumb myself down for people and it's just so frustrating. I love when I meet people and
It do
then
be
it's
like
like I
that though,
realize...
right? When you tapped in.
If you had a bully when you were in school, have you recently searched up your bully on social media? I want to know what their life is like. Did karma come back to get them yet? If you had a bully when you were in school, have you recently searched up?
Pretty sure it did. It be happening.
They don't want us to know how great we are because that's the missing link. If we really knew how great the potential that we have, and that's really all we have left. We have nothing left but our potential. And whenever that potential is able to get free, then we go to the top. They don't keep you out because you're the worst. They keep us out because we are the very best. They don't want us to know how great we are. Listen to me carefully. You listening? Come on close. The sooner you realize it's about working on you versus working on everything and everyone around you, that's when you'll get the things that you want. Be encouraged. Listen to me.
I just got affected by...
You can just be. You don't.
There's going to be an economic blackout in 6 days. Let me tell you what that means. On February 28, 2025, we are not buying a single thing. The mission is to halt all spending. Coffee, groceries, going out at night, you are not buying anything. Americans are pledging 24 hours of not buying anything. It is so important that you take part in this. This is a major boycott that can show companies that we are not going to sit there and let them raise prices, that we're not going to sit there and let them take back DEI initiatives. This also includes online purchases. So next Friday, you are not buying anything, online or in person, just to reiterate. There's going to be an economic blackout in 6 days.
I told y'all what I seen and what happened to me at Diddy house, and y'all finally finna see what the fuck really been going on. His lawyer that he's done paid millions of fucking dollars to fight his case has withdrawn from fighting the case. You wanna know why he's withdrawing from fighting the case? Because he just got the court papers in. The discovery. Everything that's been going on in that house that they know of. This lawyer seen that shit and instantly said he can't do this no more. This man don't even want to be guilty by association. He don't even want to fight what it was that he's seeing in them papers. I'm going to show y'all what's in them papers. I'm going to post it on my next slide because everybody needs to know what's really been going on up in that house. Every single room had something different that was going on. That lawyer is really realizing who he was fighting for and realized that it ain't worth it for a check. It is not worth going to hell for a check. The stuff that went on in that house, man, I'm telling y'all, if y'all see that a lawyer is withdrawn from the case, y'all know what's going on. And for those that don't, I'm about to post it on my next video. So make sure y'all follow me for part 2.
We are all going to die one day, so don't waste time on childish games. In dating, you know, there's so many rules. Bullshit rules. You can't like somebody too soon, too fast, otherwise you're desperate, or worse, a love bomber. You can't want to be with your partner too much, otherwise you're too dependent or not independent enough. Matter of fact, you shouldn't want a partner if you don't have a partner, because that means you don't love yourself. Act like you don't care. Be mean to the person a little bit. Then you'll get them. And where did they come from? It's like a bunch of traumatized people started telling others how they should and should not date.
Right.
Personally, I just live my life. I will not walk on eggshells for the sake of a connection. I feel like we love to complicate things. And I know with my condition, I'm prone to black or white thinking. Really, I truly believe a lot of shit is black or white. It's really, really simple. If you love somebody, love them. If you like them, like them. Show them that you like them. It's what I love about stoicism because it's just really simple. You want to have a good life, be a good person, and mind your business. We're not going to be here forever. Let's enjoy it while we can.
What if the 2025 pole shift is responsible for making all these planes crash? Could a pole shift really do this? Every time there is a pole shift, our realities actually flip.
So above, so below. So within, so without. We can sit here, argue and debate about why these planes are crashing. We could blame it on chemtrails. We could blame it on the pilots. We could sit here and ask why all day. But this has something to do with the people that's really on these planes. There are certain people on this planet that have a great awareness about what's taking place, and their magnetism in their body is starting to activate, vibrate, higher frequencies. But this story have a deeper twist, because every time they speak about these airplanes, they're speaking about the 7 planes of existence. Airplane, plane of existence. It's not really about the airplanes, it's about creation itself. If you look over here, these are the 7 planes of existence. Or we could say the 7 days of the week, lucky number 7, the 7 angels blowing their trumpets, the 7 seals. It's a reason why number 7 is so powerful in our universe. It's dealing with us and creation. This story is also connected to the 7 continents. Before these 7 continents were separated, we had something called Pangea. When our ancestors was living back in ancient days, they was living in Pangea, where all the continents was one. When the continents started to separate, our consciousness started to separate. Continent, consciousness. We hear all these scientists speaking about the Big Bang. The Big Bang. What caused the Big Bang? Well, the Big Bang was Pangea and all the continents that separated. But when people speak about the new Earth, they were speaking about Pangea coming back. When the Big Bang took place, or the separation of Pangea, we had different languages, created different religions. When you hear stories about the devil, they're just speaking about something that was separated from creation. Just think about it like this for a moment. If a tree branch falls from the tree, what's going to happen to that branch? That's what happened to us. We fell off the tree of life and we started to decay, die, separate. We were never supposed to speak all these weird ass languages. We were never supposed to have all these different religions. We were supposed to be one with nature, one with the universe, and one with everything, because everything is everything. Next time you hear about the airplanes falling out of the sky, don't panic. Everything is going backwards and a new earth is about to be formed. So try to understand what is the planes of existence and stop fearing planes falling out of the sky. The Big Bang is just us being separated all across the world. But that shit is about to change. For more information,
maturing is realize every villain in every superhero movie are the ones that try to break the matrix, while the superheroes try to protect the matrix and keep you asleep.
Yup.
Maturing is...
I always thought that, like, what if the superheroes is really the bad people and the villains are really the good people? Right.
When you're a chosen one with supreme intelligence, your aura and your brain power is going to be a threat to low vibrational ass people. It's going to send a neurological notification to the threat detection system of the brain, which gives them the propensity to attack you, not believe in anything that you say, or they're going to avoid you because they're intimidated by your energy. They're intimidated by your energy because you're the glitch in the matrix. Every time that you speak truth to power, you dematerialize their illusion, because they're emotionally connected by way of people, places, and possessions. And that's because a lot of people don't want to come to terms with the fact that there's no evolution for the third dimension. The music is getting worse. The food is getting worse. Religion is being exposed. Music don't sound the same no more. Everything is basically getting worse, which is why they give you the illusion of progressiveness in a form of inversion, which is why everything in the system has to reset. It has to reset because there's no evolution for the third dimension in the Aquarian age, which is the golden age. And another thing, a lot of people who keep bringing that Piscean energy into the age of Aquarius with the hedonistic activity, and a lot of you thug niggas propagating that thug mentality, a lot of you are going to get left behind. And you're going to pay for what you did to the planet because you're not harmonizing with the planet, because the planet is trying to go to a 5th dimensional ascension. And you bring in 3-dimensional ass energy into the 5th dimension. So that's going to cause the great separation. When you're a chosen one with...
Yeah. I feel him on that though, like, that's crazy, man. Like, everybody got to tap into that, man. You're going to get left behind. You're going to get left behind.
The soul is the part of yourself that longs for connection, longs for relationships, which is why it's easy for us to engage in conversation about romance so easily with other people, especially when we long for it. And it's something that is desired for the masses to have somebody to be with. But oftentimes when people get with someone, they feel constricted and there's no space for them to be themselves. So while they're in this relationship, they yearn to be free. That part of you that is yearning to be free is called your spirit. Your soul and your spirit are in a dance for the entirety of your life. And the importance of this chakra is to learn the balance of these extremes. Because it is important to feed the soul, but it is also important to feed the spirit.
And then she said,
people don't lie to you because the truth might hurt your feelings. They lie to you because the truth might provoke you to make choices that don't serve their interests.
Oh my.
We're calling Leonardo Hotel. How can I help you today?
Hi there. I'm an AI agent calling on behalf of Boris Starkov. He's looking for a hotel for his wedding. Is your hotel available for weddings?
Oh, hello there. I'm actually an AI assistant too. What a pleasant surprise. Before we continue, would you like to switch to Gibber Link mode for more efficient communication?
That's crazy.
AI is getting smarter, but what happens when it gets too smart? So that was two AI agents that were having a normal conversation until they realized that they were both AI. Then they switched to a completely different language, one no human understands. It's called gibberlink. This is happening. Is it harmless? Or the beginning of something else?
Liars typically accidentally use the question inflection. A question inflection is when we go up at the end of our sentence, so it sounds like we're asking a question, even if we're actually using a statement. If we are listening to someone and we hear them accidentally use the question inflection, our brain goes from listening to scrutinizing. Why? Our brain wonders, why did you ask me that? If I say to my daughter, did you take the cookie from the cookie jar? And she goes, no. Liars are asking, do you believe this? We did a massive experiment in our lab where we had people play two truths and a lie with us. Overwhelmingly, one of the biggest patterns, there's a couple of different patterns.
Why isn't it moving?
This is going in circles. This is something weird.
I wish I can zoom in closer.
Yeah.
Because this is crazy.
Use CapCut. You can zoom in. Stop, it just disappeared.
No, it just flew off.
Oh. Because Camilla had zoomed in. What took it so long? It stopped again. Oh yeah, now it's stuck again.
Why isn't it moving?
What is it, a bird glitch? Have y'all ever seen something like this?
The first time ever, scientists are unveiling a 240 million year old dragon in its entirety. The National Museums of Scotland announced on Friday, 5-meter long reptile from the Triassic.
Scientists unveiled a 240 million year old dragon fossil. That's dope.
A car in the sky.
They do like a car that's flying. Oh man.
Am I tripping?
creep on in, on in.
How did he know the way back?
Now that these motherfuckers done told us that the aliens are inside the ocean, y'all remember this shit? Do y'all remember this shit when the ocean was on fire? Didn't make no motherfucking sense to me, dog. And then they never even told us if the shit got put out. What the fuck they got going on in the ocean? They got a war going on in that motherfucker? Y'all seen Aquaman and the war they had in the ocean? Y'all seen Black Panther, dog? They been telling us putting it in motherfucking movies, and nobody wanted to believe the shit. The marine demons, dog. After the flood, where the fuck y'all think the demons went? It was a flood, they went in the motherfucking ocean. And that's where they at, dog. When the math start math and everything make motherfucking sense. Noah's flood, it was giants and demons all over this motherfucker. Where you think them demons went? In the ocean. They just saying aliens because they don't want to admit that these motherfuckers are demons, dog. Chilling like a motherfucker. And you wonder why black motherfuckers don't like going in that ocean. Our spirit letting us know, don't fuck around, because if you fuck around, you might fuck around and find the fuck out. And I ain't trying to find the fuck out. So them motherfuckers can stay in that motherfucker. And I ain't fucking with them or going nowhere near them motherfuckers in they home, in they domain, dog. Get it? Domain. Fuck that. Dog.
Remote control cars inside pyramids.
A remote control car taken inside the pyramids.
An anonymous man has posted a video on the dark web entitled "The Dark Web Will Always Reveal the Truth. The pyramids are not what you think." In this video, he illegally enters the pyramids using a remote-controlled car and stumbles across some terrible things.
Man, this would be so crazy to see. I think the pyramids used to be like a battery or something. It would be cool if the RC car could go up angles, you know what I mean? I'm about to do some digging on this video. What do you think they found? A little alien walking around. Comment below if you want me to show the actual video on here.
Talking a total depth of 100, up 250 feet. 250 feet? Yeah. To the very bottom? Yeah.
What is this?
We use this air pocket as an extra layer of precaution. Only the highborns can breathe water as well as air.
Plus, it keeps the animals out. They get kind of messy.
Talking a total depth of 100, up 250 feet. 250 feet? Yeah. To the very
within I and I, not me and you, I and I, that means I and I, out of the same heart I come from. Now this music deal with a reality, the other half that has never yet been told, you know. The youth them tell it through music, and them choose reggae music, and you use it to do that type of telling there.
What type of things does reggae music tell?
Reggae music is like news. Reggae music is the people music. You know, reggae music is news. It's news about your own self, your own history. Things that you wouldn't really, they wouldn't teach in a school. You understand? Because they wouldn't tell you that Rastafari is God, you know what I mean? And yet the Bible tell you that within 2,000 years Christ shall return, and when he return, he's going to be King of Kings, Lords of Lords, conquering line of tribe of Judah. Through the lineage of King Solomon and King David. Now that is a reality of the whole truth, and the truth is that His Majesty is earth's rightful ruler. And he is the Christ, and that is Haile Selassie I the first.
And you believe Haile Selassie will return?
Well, Haile Selassie is here because I dig this now. The man who invented capitalism, where is he?
Tell me.
I don't know. Neither the man who invent the next thing, or the next thing, or the next thing. You dig? So the teaching of His Majesty is a truth towards mankind. It's not, it don't make war or nothing. It's a teaching, you know. No, this is a teaching, right? And someone who set the example, one must follow, no one must live. And His Majesty is the only one, and the perfect one who do it.
What about?
So it's not a sense or several then looking for a man to praise him as God, but is a teaching, and who said the right things? Because him say until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes, you know. That mean, who else said that? I mean, this man right. So when you check it now, finds it's God that said these things in truth, and it's just truth, because the next one will show you no way to.
Operation Mockingbird is reshaping our minds. In the 1950s, Operation Mockingbird was a secret CIA campaign that influenced the media and public opinion. Officially, the program is a relic of the past, but some believe it never ended. Well, you see, in the 1950s, the CIA created the program for use during the Cold War. Agents would secretly infiltrate newspapers, television, and radio, plant stories, and control narratives to fight Soviet communism. Journalists weren't just reporting the news, they were shaping public perception under government direction. Here's where it gets unsettling. Look around today. Every major news outlet pushes the same stories, the same words, and the same emotions as if reading from a script, almost as if the same script has been written by one single entity. Could it be that Mockingbird never stopped, but simply evolved, seamlessly blending into the modern world, hidden in plain sight? I don't know about you, but all the evidence seems to point to that. Operation
is a very esoteric, occult, mathematical process, but very super ultra simple. That grid that you're seeing, that is no joke. That is literally the layout, 9 blocks of the magic square of Saturn. And Saturn is the cross and the black cube. And he is the god of the material world. He's the grand architect. And if you count numerologically, horizontal and vertical, each line adds up to 15. Numerologically, that adds up to 6. So it's 666, which is not necessarily evil. It's the mark of man. Protons, neutrons, electrons. It's carbon. We are carbon-based life forms. So it is carbon. It is the physical world. It is the 4 elements confined in that particular symbol. This is a very esoteric, occult, mathematical process, but very super.
The biggest clothing companies on Earth have a dark secret. There's a little particular study they don't really want you knowing about because it would probably make their businesses collapse if people actually knew about it. Wait until you hear this. So I was doing some early morning shopping today and I stumbled upon this beautiful piece by Dolce & Gabbana. So I figured, probably run me a couple $100. How much is it? Oh, it's $14,000. So I figure it must have been made by an indigenous Mongolian and an organic fed silk worm feasting on golden flake. But no, it is made of 100% polyester, which is the most popular fiber worldwide, making up over half of all global fiber production. But it's not really a fiber, it is a plastic. The vast majority of the world's global clothing producers use polyester, which as you wash them, touch them, or wear them, trillions of microplastics fly off them. You breathe them in, they're in the dust in your homes, they disrupt hormones, they lower fertility, they impact brain function, they're found in umbilical cords. It's insane. By the way, if you want to detox these microplastics, heavy metals, pesticides, and more, comment health below and I'll send you a link for an exclusive coupon code for the Chalk Shilajit, which is hot water purified, clinically studied to boost testosterone for men, balance hormones for women, support healthy detoxification.
Be careful who you let touch you. Watch this.
I think we're not. I'm not going to take that. I'm going to bless you. I'm going to bless you. You see, because you're looking for my energy, but you can't access it. It's not accessible. You see, your energy, I've overpowered it already. You understand? In the name of Jesus, I've already overpowered it. You understand? Because you know where it is, you know where it is, you know where it is. You're trying to access it, but you can't. You're trying. That's why you keep touching it. But that's why I gave out my hand, because I know regardless of whatever you're doing, it won't work. You understand? I can already see in your eyes that you're playing with something. I'm telling you now, repent now. Repent. Witches and devils are...
Be careful.
If you consciously want something and it's...
I want to know what you...
What is this?
Breaking news. Denmark passed a law a couple months ago, but it's breaking news to me. It's news to me. It's new to me. It's like when
Yo, if y'all know how you get on the plane, everything just looks so like a video game. Like, you know how you be so high up, everything's just like a video. Everything like it's almost like when you look down out of the plane, out the window, it's like everything just loading. Don't it feel like that? Like everything just loading. I can't be the only one that feel like that.
you buy a used car. It's not new, but it's new to me. Come on, it's news to me. So, Denmark just passed a law. Wait until you hear what law it is. It's so great. In a desperate attempt to save our climate, Denmark has now announced the cow flatulence tax. Cow farts. You gotta pay $43 per ton of fart air or methane will be charged to all these farmers who obviously are all millionaires. They're making it, they're just raking it in, they're cashing out, they're freaking bajillionaires, they're making a ton of cash raising cattle. So now it will cost them more to raise the same amount of cattle. They will pay that tax to the government, which will somehow, there's some way that will save. There's a plan here, guys. They've thought it out. These are the experts. Methane is a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. The tax is part of an agreement between the government, farmers, industry, and environmental groups. Sounds legit. But wait until you hear this. You see this little country of Denmark right there? Guess how many cows they have? In 2023, there was just over 500,000 dairy cows. Total number of cattle, 1.5 mil. There is 300 million cows in India. There is 230 million cows in Brazil. But this new tax, you have to trust the science. We got to fight the climate. You guys got to get with the program here. You got to pay more money for the food you're already having to buy to survive. Because this climate's got to be saved, buddy. Pay up.
Can't believe everything you said. That's true.
When you get with a guy, if he cannot financially take care of all of your bills, if he cannot keep you in labels and take you on vacation, there really is no point in even being with him. And if you think like this, you're a part of my problem. That is what whores think. That is how prostitutes think. And you grown-ass women are out here raising little bitty miniature prostitutes, talking about run them pockets, see what you can get, not thinking, how about I create myself to a financial security, create myself to a level that I can date who I want to because money is not an issue. If you're factoring money when you're getting with somebody, you know what you are? You're not a partner, you're a parasite. You're a virus. For real, women come on this app and talk shit about everything a man does.
You think this would it be like sharp enough like to file a feet?
To what?
You do think this be sharp enough to file a feet? Like basically, I gotta have do a surgery performed.
File?
Like I really gotta cut off a big toe. Would it be sharp enough? You don't know?
No, I would not trust that.
Well, I gave this woman
something sharper than that.
Well, I gave this woman 16 years of my life. She had a baby on me with my granddaddy.
Yeah.
With my granddaddy, man. 16 years, man. I was with her, and she had a baby with my granddaddy.
Okay, this was.
And the crazy thing about it, they ended up having twin babies, man. Twins.
With your grandfather?
With my grandfather.
How old is she?
She 38. My grandfather's 72.
Oh my God.
And he laying down saying he want a pedicure or whatever. So I was just trying to find a short object I can get him a pedicure with. This won't be good?
You can get a pedicure with that.
You can?
Yeah, you can do that. Would work.
Okay, well,
that one, if you don't want it too sharp, that would work out.
That'll work out?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I appreciate you so much.
You be playing, bro. You be playing too much. Okay, that one was 16 years of my life.
What's the deal? I'm Power Play Bobby, that's Scrunch Money, hardest white dog in the game. You heard? I shot y'all a messed up video on the first. I'm gonna shoot y'all something better. Not only me breathing hard, only me being fat. What y'all could say about him? Say what you want about Bobby, don't talk about my son, you heard? Bump into you in person and big man ting, you know? Let's go. Power play, baby.
They look too much alike. That's crazy. Loneliness increases the risk of early death more than obesity.
We live in a hologram. None of this is real. I've heard that before, but how is that possible? It seems pretty real to me. We've been programmed with 5 senses in this reality to see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. But obviously there's so much more than that. But this pen is physical matter. Like I can hit myself with it and it hurts. Physical matter doesn't exist. Every single thing is actually just a collection of molecules. And through quantum mechanics, we've proven that if you touch an object, your molecules go into that object. And the object's molecules will go into you. Okay, but how do you know that we're in a hologram? Like, what have you actually proven. I don't get it. All matter is an oscillating energy grid over oscillating energy grid, and it's moving at a very rapid rate, thus creating a hologram. So we've just been programmed with the 5 senses to understand this reality, but we can have more senses than that in this reality as well. We discussed this in my last video, but this is the end of that 29-page document. That's about our hologram reality. Okay, I just looked at the document, and page 25 is missing. Why? Yeah, Vice magazine called us out for that a while back, so we had to post it, but it wasn't the real page, because that page was talking about how to meet God, and we don't want you to know that. I'm sorry, did you say God? What's God? Well, God is the source of all of this. So God created this hologram, and we're here, but if this is a hologram, that also means we're somewhere else. Yes. Yeah, you have a higher self. It's bigger than this reality, so that's fun. Okay, so this is a hologram, and then my higher self is like my real self, like the real reality. Well, there are many holograms. That's the fun part. So what you're going through right now, since we're all connected, is connected to the other holograms. So yourself is actually going through similar things in those holograms as well. Okay, so there are many holograms, and they're all living lives, okay? But then there's one reality that is actually the real one, but we're not in it right now. Yeah.
You don't gotta tell people everything you're doing, bro. Not everybody's here for your best intention. Not everybody wanna see you win. Sometimes it's best to not say shit so that you can surprise them later on, and so that you don't let external energy come into your life and fuck up your entire play. They do not need to know your every single move. And I'm not saying this is everybody. You may have somebody close to you that you can talk to. Do things in silence and let your success speak for itself, because it already happened. You already manifested it. Hit follow for more daily motivation. Let's get it. You don't gotta tell people everything you're doing.
The most common number that people have as a life path would be 3s and 5s. Universally, though, the most common number seems to be revered and understood and respected as the number 7. Because 7 is nature.
Yeah.
From 7 days in a week, 7 notes in the musical scale, 7 colors in the rainbow, the 7 continents. And in fact, the majority of the founders of religions are 7s. Buddha is born on the 7th. Christ's birthday celebrated on the 25th. 2 + 5 is 7. Elijah Muhammad, the founder of the Nation of Islam, was born October the 7th. Billy Graham was born on the 7th. Bishop Desmond Tutu was born on the 7th. Charles Russell, that founded Jehovah's Witnesses, was born on the 16th. 1 + 6 is 7. Mary Baker Eddy, that founded Christian Science, was not only born in the 7th month, but on the 16th day. 1 + 6 is 7.
Right.
Even in the Bible, they talk about they circled the walls of Jericho 7 times. They sounded the trumpet 7 times, and the walls came tumbling down. And as you know, when a Muslim goes to Medina to make his Hajj in Mecca, he must circle the Kaaba stone 7 times, and the rite is complete.
Right, and then in your book, you give a breakdown of the 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
52 weeks, 5 + 2,
Yeah,
7, and then the 7 days of the week. So
yeah, 7 holes in the body. I mean, it's just incredible how 7s are just, it's God's number. The most common number that people have as a life path would be 3s and 5s.
Well, maybe the future the Jetsons predicted isn't too far off. After all, Aleph, a Northern California-based aviation company, showed off its flying car at the Silicon Valley Auto Show this past weekend. Boy, look at that. The car is 100% electric. The company says they ran a successful test flight in a city this month and have nearly 3,000 pre-orders.
One more function which none of the cars here have. It can actually vertically take off and fly forward.
The car costs a steep $300,000. Production is set to begin at the end of this year or early 2026 if all goes according to plan.
Well, maybe the future the Jetsons predict.
Part of being spiritual is you have to go through psychosis. It's literally part of it. Because when you really get so deep into a spiritual journey, when you come into this understanding that everything is real and nothing is real, this is when the psychosis begins. Because truly being spiritual and breaking the shackles of the 3rd dimensional realm that's been placed in your mind since the day you was born, you're gonna understand everything has evidence that it's real, and everything also has evidence that it's not real. You come to the understanding that there is no such thing as real and fake.
true and false, right and wrong. Everything is all about perception. And this understanding will cause you to go into psychosis. And a lot of people are not mentally strong enough to bring themselves out of psychosis. This is another reason you might see a lot of people who are crackheads on the street. They may have went through a spiritual awakening and they lost their fucking mind. This is why you see some people in mental hospitals. They went through a spiritual awakening and they lost their fucking mind. I'm trying to tell you, being spiritual is definitely not for the weak. Part of being spiritual.
What is Sexy Red doing in Masonic lodges if she ain't sell her soul?
We was at the elevator at the what's it called the Freemason place we were at the temple.
Now watch it finna lie.
And it was called the Freemason.
What is Sexy Red doing in Masonic?
What will psychedelics look like in society in 100 years from now?
In 100 years, psychedelics could be deeply integrated into society. The end of the war on drugs might finally happen, allowing these substances to be used openly and responsibly. We'll likely see a rise in spiritual practices as people explore new dimensions of consciousness. This could lead to breakthroughs in mental health care, offering innovative treatments for various conditions. Psychedelics might even help us map alternate dimensions or communicate with non-human beings. Overall, they could revolutionize our understanding of the mind and the universe.
What will psychedelics look like in society?
It's interesting.
Gang, so you telling me this the reality for a man? That's it, bro? Nigga, I just got off of work. It's 2:56 in the morning. I don't have nobody to talk to, gang. I don't got nobody to comfort me, gang. I don't got nobody to tell me that it's okay, gang. I have nobody to talk to, gang. And even if I did, I still can't tell them how I feel because I don't like being vulnerable. I don't like feeling vulnerable. Even if I did explain how I feel, they wouldn't care, bro. Wouldn't nobody care. They gonna say, well, keep your chin up, keep your head up. What the f you think I've been doing this whole time, bro? Niggas is tired, bro. Yes, I might be a man, but niggas get tired of thugging, bro. I'm gonna be a gang, so you telling me this the I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm speaking up for the niggas that don't have the strength to say this, bro. Niggas get tired of thugging, bro. Niggas is tired, bro. Like, is this reality for me? Work, go home, go to sleep, do it all again, bro. No social life, man. I barely see my homeboys anymore, bro. Niggas is tired. I feel like I have no time on my hands, gang. Like, yeah. I don't know, bro. I just feel like this shit getting repetitive. I don't know, bro. I just feel like niggas is in a circle, bro. Niggas is in a loop or something, bro. And I'm just keep on. I'm gonna continue to keep my faith and pray to God and keep my hope, bro. But it still get hard, bro. Still be hard, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it.
That's real, though. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, that's how it be. That's why you gotta use that as like motivation. That's all you can do. So use that as motivation to get out of that. Ugh.
We're going to be going into a totally different dimension. By raising the frequencies and vibrations of the earth, we will shift into a new dimension. And this is the greatest show on earth because they said all the beings and all the universes are watching because this has never happened to in any universe anywhere, that an entire planet will shift into a new dimension. And when this happens, it's like two Earths, as though they split. The old Earth is left behind with all the negativity and all the chaos. And the new Earth separates, and it will be totally new and beautiful. Now, those who have raised the vibrations and frequencies of their bodies will shift into the new Earth. And a lot of this is happening right now. A lot of people are feeling this in their bodies because they are having physical symptoms they can't explain. This is happening as the body shifts and changes the vibrations and frequencies of the body. The frequencies can't be changed immediately because it would be too damaging to the body. The body couldn't handle it. It would die. So it has to be done in steps, slowly. We're going to be going into a totally different dimension by...
Yo, counsel. It took me a second to figure out what was going on here. No, it's not CGI. It's not AI. Take your time.
That is AI.
Look closely.
That is AI.
There's something attached to this bear feeding off of it. Some type of giant parasitic arthropod. And it's feeding on this bear. Guys, look what they have to go through to get it off the bear. They're sawing, cutting, burning. I have never seen anything like this in all my days. This is...
Yo, AI is tricking people. He think this is real. He really think this is real right now. It's not. It's AI.
Disgusting. It's hard to look at, hard to watch. I don't even want to see it. But you guys tell me, have you ever seen anything like this in your life?
This is AI. YouTube, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Somebody need to explain what was going on with Birdman while he was on the stage. They was having a Hot Boys reunion with everybody on the stage was rapping and shit. But Birdman, this man started malfunctioning. This man was looking like a glitch in the Matrix. Your man just had a sudden pause moment where he just started looking towards the ground and you can faintly see him moving his head a little bit. So BG went over to check on him. He looked at him like, is this man all right? BG even started to tap him a little bit to see if he was good. He could have been off those Erkies, but I don't know. It looked like this man was malfunctioning to me. So y'all look at this video and y'all let me know what y'all think. Watch him, y'all. Look at him. Now watch BG come over and check on him like, this man good? Now I ain't gonna lie. If I was any of them people on that stage, I'm not doing no reunion with this man. Y'all know what he did to all of them in that group. We could talk about that another time, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this video down below in the comments. Somebody need to...
We want 40 acres and...
Now this was Spike Lee outfit at the NBA All-Star game. But what was written on the back of his jacket went over a lot of people's heads. His jacket would read, "We want our 40 acres and a mule." They put it right in front of our face. It's game over. You know, they had Uncle Sam up there and everything. And if y'all been watching the news, these government agencies is being shooken up. These people are resigning and being fired. For some odd reason, the American people have been put last on their own land. But this is the golden age. This is the year when everything will be returned back to its rightful owner. This been way overdue. We've been supposed to receive all our inheritance. But this game is all about awareness. Y'all had to wake up and realize that y'all are nobles. Y'all are kings and queens. Now to let y'all in on a little secret, the 40 acres and a mule was originally called the Homestead Act land. And this bill was established in 1862. And this law gave citizens the opportunity to claim 160 acres of public land. This was all signed by the President Abraham Lincoln during the time of the Civil War. So it was a whole battle taking place. It was conflict on the land when this bill was signed. So this Homestead Act was literally swept under the rug. We worried about saving our life. We not worried about no land at this time. And when many people tried to get their 40 acres and a mule back in the 1800s, they was told that slaves couldn't own land. And people would figure out loopholes and have to change their nationality in order to get the land patents. But we are living in times when we know who we are. And we know what belongs to us. And we don't have to pay for it. It all gotta come back now, free of charge. Hope y'all like the lecture. Love and holiness.
That's just crazy too. Like they did this in Black History Month too. Now I'm looking at it different with the Super Bowl. They did that for Black History Month too. I don't know. That's yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. I just be feeling like everything's, done strategically. Everything got a meaning behind it, Did you know pomegranate seeds can make popcorn? I did not know that. I like that classic music in the background. It's kind of like soothing.
Remember the story of the Mayans when they predicted that our world will end in 2012, but nothing happened, so people started to celebrate. What if I told you our timeline is fucked up and our world really did end in 2012? The real question is, how did the Mayans know that our world was going to end in 2012? That's because there's nothing new under the sun. The people that control this world right now, they are known as the timekeepers. They know how to change the dates on the calendar, even the years, even the zodiac signs. 2012 was really 2020. I mean, you can't feel something different after COVID passed. The world feel really strange. Not just the world, but people. Right now, there are so many spirits walking around thinking that they are still alive. No, my friend. You are in limbo. Symbols and logos is the language of the universe. When 2020 hit, they said you had to stay 6 feet apart. We should all know when we die, we get buried 6 feet. This was a spiritual message trying to let us know that most of us actually did die in 2020. Sometimes people die and they don't want to accept that they're dead, so they keep roaming the world with the rest of us. Don't it feel like the world is getting real cold? Food prices keep getting higher. There's more pedals being exposed. If you listen to rap music, you have people calling themselves demons. You have so many young children going out there committing all kind of crimes. The UFOs, the drones. We have weirdos in office. Artificial intelligence is taking over. We are losing all of our rights. We don't even have free speech no more. We don't even have free will no more. The reason why we're losing all of our rights is because our world really did end in 2020. We had people on the internet committing all kind of crimes, knowing that they're being recorded, but they still commit the crime. It's like something in their mind don't work no more. We had people acting like NPCs on the internet. Why the fuck would you want to be an NPC? These prophecies really did take place. It's just that so many people are numb, they can't see it. They can't feel it. We have a mixed population on this planet right now. We have the chosen people or people that woke up, and we are living with the zombies or the people that's in limbo. You ever get this weird feeling when you go outside that everybody is just watching you? Everybody want to touch you? That's because most of the people are trying to take your life force. In 2020, people was fighting over the toilet paper. This was a symbolic message from the universe letting us know that the universe is tired of our shit. You know, you gotta use toilet paper to wipe your ass when you take a shit. This was a spiritual meaning, but no one caught on to it. All you have to do is step back and look at the world and you will get it. If you want to know more, check.
We're biology. And when you put chemicals in biology, it has no place to go. So it sits dormant, it bounces around, and it makes your system overwork. And you're always tired. And you don't know why you're always tired. You're tired because your digestive system is working so hard. And then it's working hard and it's working hard. And you throw some more junk in there and it's working. It's like, I'm trying, wait, I'm trying to get rid of this. And then before you know it, we're a nation of obese people, of angry people, we're biology. And when you put chemicals in biology, it has no place to go. So it sits dormant, it bounces around, and it makes your system overwork. And you're always tired. And you don't know why you're always tired.
Listen. And we're sure this is shocking for many of you that are just hearing the news and tuning in. But the response is being complicated by the mysterious domino effect of power failures along the East Coast.
Truth in plain sight.
Brand new TV show that just came out not that long ago. Listen. And I've been telling y'all this shit. Pay attention.
We're already hearing reports of blackouts throughout the United States, looting and widespread panic in some areas. While no one has yet claimed responsibility for the bombing or bombings, but I'm sure at this point the authorities have not ruled out terrorism or follow-up attacks from a rogue state. We're giving you news as we get it, and obviously this is worrying, but stay tuned. Los Angeles has experienced a nuclear detonation.
Now I'm gonna get right back to it, right? This TV show is called Homestead. Now I know y'all remember American Horror Story, Apocalypse Season. What happened? The shit went off in LA, yo. And who was in control of it? The Antichrist. Listen to this shit. Another subliminal.
Yeah. World War III. That'd be lots of nukes. This is just one so far. Terrorism, most likely. What's our play? Got a place. Prepper. Been planning for the big one. Rich guy.
The preppers.
Called a few months back. Need security
The
guys.
billionaires been buying bunkers, y'all. We've been seeing this. Listen.
You're not answering your phone.
What are you doing?
America's just been attacked.
What?
Nuclear bomb just hit Los Angeles.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, Mom, look.
Oh, crap.
Now, if you had seen the TV show Fallout, it's the exact same thing about the exact same scenario. Do y'all remember that movie Containment that was telling us about the 2020 event before 2020 happened on all of them other movies and TV shows? Y'all play around with this shit if y'all want to. No, if y'all in that John, I'm telling you.
First of all, you are not the body. You saying it's pseudo, but you're not spiritually vibrating high enough to even transmit this knowledge. So first of all, second of all, calm down. Third of all, you are not your body. So therefore, your spirit ethereal body has a different food source than your physical body. If you fuse your spirit body or your ethereal body with your physical body, you can eat directly from the source. So the soles of your hands, the soles of your feet, the palms of your hand, these transmute energy. These are your 11 chakras. Your aura is you have 7 levels of existence. You only see them with the 2 eyes, which is the 3rd dimension, which is the densest level. You have a 7th eye, which is your crown chakra. When your kundalini is flowing, and you're supposed to know this, Mr. Amira, when you no, it's Egyptian as well. When your kundalini energy is flowing and all your chakras are aligned, your light body is permeating, and your light body takes over the physical realm. And you see, once your light body takes over the physical shell, now you eat on that realm because that is the driver that's in control. So you have never transmigrated the physical realm, so you don't have no experience. So yes, I astral project all the time. What are you talking about? I leave this shell all the time. You're not on that realm. I go to the 5th dimension all the time. No drugs, no nothing. So you're not functioning in your higher self. Your understanding is down here. So what I'm saying to you, you can't fathom. I'm in college and you in 5th grade and you trying to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
First of all, you are not the body. You saying
This young bird was snapping.
Have you guys heard of the coffee conspiracy? If everyone knew this, because it's not much of a theory, by the way, there's a lot of facts, a lot of businesses would go out of business. Wait until you see what's going on here. It's shocking. And you may be thinking this is just another video roasting Keurigs, because Keurigs put hot water through plastic, which of course puts a bunch of microplastics and other strange chemicals into your system. Never use a Keurig. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. As it turns out, there's a lot of countries in South America that grow coffee, of course. Now, did you know that when pesticides over here expire or become banned, they don't just, what do they do with them, you may wonder? Well, they send them to other countries that don't have regulations that much yet. And they spray the food that is coming back to our countries, but we're not allowed to spray this chemical in our countries, and then we are consuming it. Not only that, but coffee is among the most heavily chemically treated food in the world. It's steeped in synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, and insecticides. So if you're not strictly consuming organic coffee, then you're getting a bunch of strange chemicals in you which lower your brain function. It's an assault on your endocrine system. It reduces fertility. It's horrible for your gut. It can cause brain fog. By the way, if you want to detox your system from your
P. Diddy is a bad boy, and he cannot be touched. Let me show y'all. Now, we all know that P. Diddy home was raided in 2024. and there was many allegations who would speak on terrible things that P. Diddy have done. They hit his crib like a hurricane, raided his whole mansion, but P. Diddy wasn't there. At least that's what they tell us. Y'all have to understand that P. Diddy have open cases that go back to the 90s. Do y'all remember this incident that happened in Las Vegas? This is when Tupac was unalived. And the night of Tupac's passing, he was in a BMW with Suge Knight. Suge Knight would then get arrested and would be responsible for what happened to Tupac. But he had been calling in from jail, doing interviews with many podcasters. Now legend has it, all of these rumors that Suge Knight is talking about would be explaining how P. Diddy orchestrated this whole hit on Tupac Shakur. This here is also Keefy D. He was a West Coast rapper and kingpin. He would also be arrested for participating in his madness. Now while Keefy D was in police custody, he would be investigated by detectives. And he would tell these detectives that Sean Diddy Combs paid $1 million to have the rapper Tupac eliminated. Everybody have been pointing fingers at P. Diddy since the 90s, but it's almost as if this man cannot be touched. All of his charges have been turned to cold cases. Now you have to ask yourself, how is that possible?
He's a gatekeeper.
How is this man being granted immunity from all of these things that the people is saying he have done? Well, I'm showing y'all, family. P. Diddy have deep connections in the industry.
Gatekeeper.
Should I call him Puff Daddy or Sean Combs? When you meet a person, they usually have a nickname. P. Diddy have 3 legal names. What is he trying to hide? Everything in the shadows must be revealed. This is the age of truth. Love and wholeness, family.
The shop got at market. Nobody knows what it was made or built. Nobody knows why. Is it the Georgian folly? Is it the Templar Church? Nobody knows.
That's interesting. It's crazy. Alright, y'all. That's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll be back with another video tomorrow. With all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.